Hey Lupus Warriors, welcome back for episode 4. Cody's here with me. He is whining today. I don't know why. You want to come here? What is it? You feel bad? He said, I feel bad. You feel bad? Yeah. So today we're going to talk about having a chronic illness and exercising and why it's so hard to stay healthy. And while we do that, as promised, we are going to do my hair. Last time I did a get ready with me, and I'm going to turn this just a tad bit. There we go. And I did my makeup, and my hair was still curly from the shower. And so this time it's dry. All right, sorry about that. Cody thinks it's dinner time. So anyway, this time my hair is dry and it's been brushed, but it needs brushed again. And basically with the broken arm, I need it to be where I can just brush it and go. And my scalp is very dry, so I can't wash my hair every day. So whenever I do wash my hair, what I try to do is basically I have to decide, do I want to have curly hair this week or do I want to have, like brushable hair this week? And that doesn't mean straight, but it means bigger curls, waves, whatever. So anyways, because I really need my husband's help getting ready right now, which I'm very grateful to have him for. It's really just best to have it brushable. So while we do this, we're going to talk about exercise. So basically, and really diet in general, I am in, it's hard to grab my hair. I am in a few support groups on Facebook. I spend more time on like Facebook and TikTok than any other social medias. Well, and obviously watching YouTubes, but I mean, as far as like interacting with people, and in the Facebook groups, I see a lot of times, people talk about how, how food makes them feel terrible. Like as soon as they eat, it makes them feel terrible. So if you have an autoimmune disease, if you have specifically lupus, basically your body gets inflammation and that's what makes you feel bad. And so a lot of foods can cause inflammation. Now everyone is different, but you can go on Pinterest or the internet, whatever, and you can look up anti-inflammatory diets and elimination diets, and you can go through and you can figure out the foods that don't make you feel sick or don't make you feel bloated or inflamed. Sometimes I just want to like take this off so that it makes it easier, but I know I can't. So anyways, so basically with that, you want to find out which foods are making you feel bad so you can avoid them, but also you want to find out which foods make you feel good so you can focus on them. Oh, this is going to be a fun treat. One hand. Oh gosh. The struggle, right? Anyway. So, didn't really think about this part. I like to put the mousse on my roots and my ends. The roots for volume and the ends so that they don't look dried out and frizzy. Anyway, so for example, watermelon's high in sugar, but I actually feel amazing if I eat watermelon. I love watermelon arugula salad with like feta cheese and vinaigrette. That's really good. My husband loves to eat like beans and rice. Beans make me feel terrible. And I don't mean just like gassy, haha. You know what I mean? But like it makes me feel awful. It makes me like not sleep well. I didn't get that right in the center. Things like that. So don't get me wrong. I love to eat them like say we go out to like an authentic Mexican restaurant, oh, I will definitely eat their beans. But like, especially with chips. But usually I'm not going to feel good after that. You know what I mean? So I am actually going to just put this down here and scoop up what I need. There you go. You got to be innovative, you know what I'm saying? And so anyways, that's just one of the, you know, examples. But also, on top of that, once you figure out the kind of diet that you can eat that's not going to make you feel worse and make you feel like you can't, you don't have energy or you can't sleep because it's making you feel bad, then the other thing you have to tackle is, you know, feeling well enough to exercise. Well, you know, exercise means a lot of different things. Exercise can literally just mean walking. And for us, sometimes that's even hard, right? So, and if you're a klutz like me, everything's hard. Last year, right before the hurricane, Amazon had delivered one of our packages to our neighbor's house. And I walked over to get it, and we always like text each other and we're like, hey, I got a package at your house, you know, and she has a Ring camera, so like when I walk up I'm like, hey, and I'll pick up my package and be like, this is mine, you know. And same thing, you know, we have camera, and you know, they do the same thing, they like drop stuff off or whatever. And we don't usually get their stuff, but anyways, so they might be here now, I don't know. I went over to get my package, and when I was coming out of her gate, she has like a brick path. We live in like the historic district. I guess we're just gonna listen to my dogs bark for a little bit. Anyways, so we live in the historic district, and so our houses have like brick walkways, things like that. And she has a brick walkway, and right at the end, one of the bricks was loose right by the sidewalk. And I had Amazon packages, and I was also trying to like text her a picture to show her that I grabbed her stuff. And yeah, I stepped on the loose brick and I fell. Well, I didn't have hands to catch myself because they were holding the packages, and I didn't know if anything was breakable or whatever. So I just like fell on my knees, and my left knee, like, I guess I like tore my MCL or whatever. And I didn't have to have surgery, thank God. But I mean, literally just from walking, you guys. Okay, so I am a klutz. And I might not be doing these the right way. I don't care. Okay, I'm just trying to give my hair some volume and talk to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be perfect today. I don't go to work till tomorrow. If I have to get up and spruce it, zhuzh it a little bit, if you will, I will. It's fine. Cody doesn't like zhuzh, I guess. But anyways, these are like the fattest hot rollers that I could find. So they've been heating up while I've been doing my makeup, and now they're ready for me to roll up my hair and chit chat. So anyways, so I told you that story to tell you that you can get injured at any time. So I definitely think that you should talk to your doctor before you try any type of exercise or whatever. Like for me, on top of what I have with lupus, because of my blood pressure issues, I have an ascending aortic aneurysm that is almost the size for surgery. It's like 5.2 centimeters. So I'm not allowed to lift like anything really. My husband doesn't even like me lifting the water jugs because, you know, the doctor was like, you can't pick up anything over like 10 pounds. And they're like 2.5 gallon. So anyways, so, you know, I have to know what my limitations are, and the only reason I know those limitations is because I consulted my doctor. And so one thing that my husband and I do is we swim. We're fortunate enough to have a pool. We got like a really great deal on this house before the market did its thing. And so, you know, water exercises are actually easier on your body as far as it's not tension, what's the word, I don't know, lupus fog, you know. It used to drive me crazy, and sometimes it still does when I'm trying. The word is like right there, and but anyways, you get what I'm saying. That like the resistance is good, but it's less like weight on, I don't know, whatever. Water exercise is better for you if you have joint, muscle, whatever issues. So we have to be creative. I've heard of bar exercises. I don't really know a lot about that, but you could definitely look into that. Wall Pilates, I think, is very similar to bar. The resistance bands, I know anytime I've had like physical therapy, they've had me do those. But the important thing is to do what you can. And so if you are looking to try to lose weight, or if you're just looking to be healthy and maintain your weight, you know, you really want to look at what you're eating first and foremost, honestly, because I think my husband says it's like 85% of weight loss is the food that you're eating. And I will tell you, I've tried a lot of like fad diets and things like that. Weight Watchers is probably the best one that I've done, because you're not eating like super over processed food. You're encouraged to eat your fruits and vegetables because, you know, like most of them are 0 points. You're encouraged to eat things that, you know, are not really processed, whereas a lot of diets are like buy our food and lose weight in so much amount of time or whatever, but it's a ton of over processed stuff, and that is going to cause inflammation. There's some preservatives and things like that I've noticed in taco seasoning. There's one specific preservative, I can't even pronounce it, but when I see it, I know what it is, and I'm like, I can only have like one taco seasoning that's out there. We have to make our own, because I get super inflamed, and it's not just like, what is wrong with you? It's not just like making my stomach hurt, it's like my whole body hurts. So, you know, that's just a couple of things to look at. One thing all of us loopies have probably had experience with, prednisone, our favorite, am I right? I hate prednisone. If the doctor's like, well, you could do this or you could do prednisone, I'm like, whatever the other thing is, I will do that. Before prednisone, I on average weighed like 135 pounds. Now, when I first got diagnosed, and I was in renal failure and on dialysis and chemo and everything, I did get down to like 110 pounds, and that's not healthy. Neither is 135 for me, honestly. I'm like 5'8". But right now I'm like 220 pounds, and that's not healthy either, you know. So I have to find where my healthy line is, and I have to do what I can to get there. And if that means that I have to have the willpower to eat salads and grains and, you know, like lean meats, then that's what I have to do. Am I doing that? No, I'm not. So when I'm feeling, you know, blah, because I'm close to 220 pounds, I don't have anybody to blame except for myself, because I know what my limitations are for exercise, and I know the foods that I should and shouldn't eat. So another thing that is super helpful is counting your calories. If you don't want to pay for something like Weight Watchers, FitnessPal is great. FitnessPal, now I would definitely get with your doctor and find out what calorie and caloric intake they would like for you to have. We live in a zoo. That's my son's cat, if you can hear it. But anyways, get with your doctor on what he wants your calorie intake to be, because when you enter your information into FitnessPal, it's going to take into consideration how much you weigh, how old you are, and how tall you are, and your gender, I think. Yeah, definitely your gender, because my husband always has way more calories than me. But every person is unique, and your doctor knows more about you individually than they do. And you know more about you individually than your doctor does, right? You have to be your own health advocate, but you have to have these hard conversations too. So find out from your doctor what your caloric intake should be on a daily basis, and you can actually enter that in yourself on FitnessPal. You can change what your daily calorie intake should be. This, I did not wrap this well. And my arm is tired. Okay. That's why I keep taking a break. So anyway, so also if you're doing something like keto, you can set your macros and micros or whatever. I don't know what they are, but you can set those as well in my FitnessPal. So I'm not like sponsored by them or affiliated by any of them. You know, I'm very new, so I don't have any of that stuff yet. But that is something else that I wanted to talk to you about today really quick. I am obsessed with subscription boxes, but I have kind of cut back on spending and stuff. I told you in the last video that, you know, my husband and I both actually work hard, but I'm usually the one that shops for the house and stuff like that. And I've gotten a little, you know, like laissez-faire with how I spend the money. So I'm doing better. But I do have a subscription box coming that is not going to be for everyone, because it's called How to Be a Redhead. And so I would like to unbox it on here, but I will probably just do it on like a different day, not on a Wednesday, so that if you like to watch on Wednesdays and you don't want to see that, you don't have to. But if you do want to see it, it's there for you to watch. I would love to partner with them at some point, because I really do think that being a redhead is a unique experience. So that's one thing. And another thing, I'm sure you've seen these in my videos before. These are all nail polish boxes from Holo Taco. This is not a subscription, but if you guys are interested in seeing any of those, I have a bunch of them. And if I order any more, I'll gladly do an unboxing as well. If there are any other subscriptions that you would like to see, I have tried FabFitFun. I used to get BoxyCharm, but I guess BoxyCharm and Ipsy like got married. I have not heard great things, but if you know of a great like beauty box that might be, you know, similar to what BoxyCharm used to be, I mean, literally let me know. If you have a code and you put it under there, like, I will sign up under you for sure. And so you can get points as well. Anyways, so yeah, so I want to just, you know, do some other things with this besides just talking about lupus, because we're more than lupus, you know what I mean? And like for me, I love, you know, hair and makeup. I love animals. I love crafting. I am going to be making a sign for my backdrop here that kind of looks like a neon sign, and I'm pretty excited to try it. And if it's not hard, I might actually start selling them. I'm always looking for like a little side gig thing to do where I can be creative. And I am missing a clip. Oh, that's right, I put two up there. Anyways, so that I can be creative, because I really love doing that kind of stuff. When I was growing up, my grandmother had this like huge craft room that had like ceiling to floor, wall to wall shelves, and she had all these boxes and like bins that she would keep all of her craft stuff in. And I mean, it was kind of hoarding. I don't want to be a hoarder. my husband thinks I'm already a hoarder, but I do, you know, want to find like what my niche is, and you know, be able to spend time with that, because I actually have always enjoyed doing stuff like that when, you know, when she was around. And I enjoy doing resin work. I enjoy doing painting, making jewelry, not so much. I mean, I think it's beautiful when you're done, but oh my gosh, it's very tedious. And if you have any issues with your hands, you know, tedious is not the thing for us. That's the thing I'm a little nervous about with, ow, hot. Needs a break. With making this sign is that it might be a little bit tedious putting the lights in. So we shall see. Don't drop. Okay, good. Okay. And then, yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to see me try, or I don't know where I put the other one, anything like that, let me know, because this channel is not just for me to vent about lupus. This channel is also, you know, for us to connect as a lupus community. If you want to talk about recipes, I love to cook. You want to talk about types of foods that are like anti-inflammatory, I'll give you a freebie today. Turmeric. I like to look for recipes that have turmerics, or even do turmeric shots. Or turmeric, it's turmeric, right? You can do, it's like, I don't even remember what's in it. But you can find those on Pinterest as well. And if you guys would like, I will show you some of them, and I'll even do a turmeric shot here on the show if you want to see my face, because they are, whoo, they are bitter. It's like lemon juice, turmeric. My mom puts cayenne pepper in hers, so I don't know. I'll try it. For you guys, I'll try it. All right, so let me know. And I'm going to get this last one in here, and then I have a surprise for you guys. All right. Hopefully that one's going to stay, because that's the wrong hook. Okay, I'll be right back. I have a surprise. Huh, okay, so on point for today, speaking about health and exercise and weight loss. I'm sorry, it came apart. Okay. I was looking for ways to basically tone my stomach. I know the only way to actually lose weight is to have a calorie loss at the end of the day, which means that if I'm eating 1,500 calories, I need to burn those calories. I don't really know how many calories, because you don't have to burn all the calories. Your body naturally burns them, but a deficit, you need a calorie deficit. So your body naturally burns calories, but you gotta find out how much your body naturally burns without any activity, and then you need to burn more than that with walking, exercise, or whatever. Anyway, so this does burn some calories, because this is harder than it looks, but I have been seeing all over TikTok, I'm sure you have too, if not, then they're targeting me, I don't know why, infinity hoop. So I started looking into all the different weighted hula hoops, is what they're called. And I watched a bunch of review videos, and what I came across was Swiss Active, which is this one here. And basically it has the weight on it. I'm not even sure how much it is, but I can do it, so it's not that bad. Oh, I don't have the booklet in here. Anyway, I will post a bunch of information below so that you can see what it is as well. And I'm gonna put my my waist measurements right here. And basically I measured where my band from my bra goes, the smallest part of my stomach, and then where my waistband goes from my pants, because I just want to see whether I lose weight or not. I just want to see if this is going to help like trim that, because honestly, like when I have an issue with my weight, it's not like how big my thighs are, or how, I mean, I don't love that my arms are flabby, but I just want to look nice and clothed. Anyway, so I got this, and I'm going to show you how it works. And Cody hates it. This is not why he broke my arm, but he thinks it's trying to kill me. So let's see how this goes. No, you're fine. I'm gonna cover this sound up. Anyway, you can do it like a hula hoop. I found in the beginning when I was learning how to do it, I just kind of like did this with my feet and made it go back and forth. Let me go ahead and take it off if I can. It's really hard with one hand. Well, I mean, I have two hands, but my left hand isn't flexible. There we go. Thank God. I did not want to have to wait for my husband to come home. Anyways, so, there's that. And let me move you a little closer again. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to put the information below, but either way, I'm going to let you know how it goes. And once again, you guys, I've actually been sitting down and reading through this, because when I read through it the first time, it was just to find if there were any errors and everything, because like I told you, my husband is the author of the book. So I'm actually reading through it for fun, because I really want to, you know, be able to talk to you guys about it. And if you have any questions, I want to be able to answer them. If you got a quiz, I want to be able to take it and pass. But I'm really enjoying this, and I'm going to be honest with you, like, I don't know if it's having lupus, if it's just my personality, but it's really hard for me to sit down and read something, because in my head I'm just like, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, if I have the energy, I should be doing something. And if I don't have the energy, then I'm usually sleeping. So basically, yeah, I'm spending some time reading that and relaxing a little bit. I actually saw a post yesterday on Facebook that was like, you know, me trying to rest on my one day off from work, because it was the 3-day weekend this weekend, and it was like, and then my brain gaslighting me into thinking that I should be more productive. And I was like, if that is not the truth, because I've posted before, and I don't know if I've said it in here, but every day at work, you know, I'm literally counting down the hours because I'm tired. Every week, I'm literally counting down to Friday because I'm tired. And on Friday, I have all these plans for what I'm going to do over the weekend. This backdrop was supposed to be hung 2 weeks ago, you know, 2 episodes ago. And so I did that today when I got home from work, because I was like, I'm not doing another episode without hanging this backdrop. But then when the weekend gets here, I'm tired, you know, and I feel guilty. I feel guilty for being tired. I feel guilty for not being able to open jars right now. But anyway, so that's that. If you guys have any questions about autoimmune disorder or chronic illness and health, as far as healthy eating, weight loss, and things like that go, you can definitely reach out. If I don't know the answer, I will look for it. And you know, if you guys have any questions about the weighted hula hoop, you can reach out on that. And I'm gonna let these cool off a little bit more, and then I will be right back to take them off. All right, friends. Well, as you can see, Mr. Cody here. You want to come here? Nope, he doesn't. Anyway, he's being very impatient. He wants me to come hang out with him. And so I'm going to go ahead and take these out. I'm going to take the back ones out last because they're still a little bit warm. But anyway, these don't really give crazy curls. They just give volume and kind of help, you know, make the hair smoother. So let's see if it worked. Let's see. I didn't really give them a ton of time to cool down, Cody. It's alright. I guess I should have started on this side since this was the side I did first. bit there. You can still see my waves though. Blah, blah, blah. It's fine. You know, honestly, we don't have the time to spend not liking ourselves, so we just don't have to get used to what we got, you know what I'm saying? This one's still warm inside. You know what? I don't care. We're posting it anyway. You know? You tell me. What do you think? Does it look okay? We'll do that one last. This one. Oh, that's what it is. They just need to turn the cool down. It's okay. That's what happens when you're home alone. And you gotta take care of everybody, meaning the dogs. Yeah. So those ones are gonna be fine. Alright, so the back is gonna be literally nothing. My cast hand was like, no. Alright. That's why my husband loves me, because I'm low maintenance. I swear I am. Alright. I'm gonna give it a little flip. Ouch. I mean, it's not the worst. I feel like I have a hair in my eye. Not too bad for one hand, really. You know, because, like, I can't even... Alright, guys. Well... Listen, we are doing our best while this cast is on. So you got about 4 more of these episodes before the cast comes off. So if you guys want to see anything else while we're in the cast, let me know soon. Otherwise, we'll be back to, you know, semi-normal content once the cast comes off. All right, you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time.